say, actually, after all that.
Okay? I dig it. What do you got?
About it. I usually say it's like the businessman, the Boy Scouts. The Boy Scouts trained you how to live in the wild. This trains you how to live in the real world.
Yeah, I tried about the aspects of good things it does for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like?
It teaches you to be a leader, teaches you to be a good person.
Yeah, you're completely on. So, at our annual convention each year, when we're doing our, our hot seat, or caucus, whatever you want to call it, for our, the people running for, elected state office, somebody always asks the question, if you could take away one of the cardinal virtues, which one would you take away? And as much as I'm kind of sick and tired of the question because it's asked every year, there's some merit to it because, do we need all seven? Maybe, probably not, But the one that you think is the most important out of all seven is the one that you're going to be able to explain the best. Because you probably think about it a lot, Personally, I'm going to go with comradeship. Just a short little explanation is because I was a Boy Scout. I had a great time. It was fun. I went damn near everywhere. I went on a 7-day sailing trip in the Florida Keys. I went on a 12-day hiking trip in the mountains in New Mexico. I went on a 10-day trip to Minnesota where I canoed through all the lakes. I had a blast. But here, I met most of you today. I already feel like we're best friends because we share these same, principles and precepts. And that's something you don't get anywhere else. The FFA, Future Farmers of America? Probably not. NHS? Probably not. But here, something that you almost can't explain it. That's why I would say for parent. That's where I'd go with that. So, whatever one it is, say it. Touch on the other ones, but you don't have to necessarily go through, the shopping list of precepts. Go. Where do we leave off? Keep going. I'm Chris Sr., my son, Chris Jr. You already touched on. You said he was going to get a chance to be a leader. No, you said he was going to we're going to teach him good stuff about life.
Yeah.
And to that I said,
What? All right, teach him all these things at home.
Now, it actually works out rather well because the biggest thing that a DeMolay talking to a parent gets stuck on is how do you rebut a question? What you think I don't teach my son all these traits? Do you think I'm a terrible parent? And then it's like, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say yes, you are. You're gonna teach your kids this because you're a horrible person. So it's kind of you need a fallback. What's a good fallback?
Maybe not so much as referring to like, hey, you didn't teach your child that, but say, no, you probably did a great job and I'll make him an excellent leader. And what we're going to do is try to take him in with all the stuff he's learned from you and make him that leader.
What's also another good fallback? Ask for help. So the advisors are there to also, they can talk to an adult at the same level. A 12 to 21-year-old versus a 30 to however old an advisor is can relate to a parent because they also probably have kids in their life. They have kids. They know what it's like to ask those same questions. So if you get stuck on something, refer them to an advisor. You don't have to sit there and just go, I'm going to buddy you up now because you just said, what do you think, I'm a horrible human being? Like, no, you taught your son well. You haven't met what if you haven't met the son? You were on the investigation committee. You can't really say you're a great parent because it's like, do I know you? No. So, you can refer them to an advisor Just kind of let them know that DeMolay is more than just a bunch of guys getting together. It's brotherhood. It's a mutual understanding for guys to relate to each other.
Now I want to explain to you guys, the key words that, that we all know, like, show of hands, who's brought in a member? John? Not yet. Who's going to bring in a member? Cool, good. There's key words that people are always listening for. A kid, he's going to be thinking of girls, fun, If he's into paintball, he's going to be listening for paintball. If he's, into sports, he's going to be listening for sports when you explain it. What are some of the key words that parent would be looking for? All right, so, accountability.
Can't spell.
What would a parent, name one word that a parent would be looking for?
Respect.
Respect. Good.
Honor.
Honor. Okay.
Responsibility.
Responsibility. Good.
Leadership.
Leadership. All right, so these are all some of these are really, they're like the inside words, that a parent, they'd be proud of their son for obtaining these qualities. They'd be when it comes down to it, that's all really a parent wants, for their son to be a good kid and, pass on the family name and, make them proud. What are some tangible words that a parent's looking for? So, something you can grab, something that you get out of it. What do you go to after high school?
College.
How much is college?
Expensive.
A lot of money. Well, that's true. But even community college is, with the price of books, tuition.
45,000.
Yeah, it's rough, especially for a family that, maybe doesn't have a lot of money, but a kid really, wants to go to school. College is expensive. Scholarships, good. Wow, you guys are great at this game. So, that's another word you could say. You can say, we offer scholarships. You pay $45 to join DeMolay, and you get $5,000 if you apply for this scholarship. That's great. School is expensive. And you said $5,000 of a community college. Think about if you go to Harvard or NYU. That's going to run you
60,
$35,000,
70.
$40,000, $50,000. Just by joining DeMolay, you have an opportunity to get a scholarship that another kid doesn't, because you're in DeMolay, based on the merit of your membership. I'm the parent. Selby. My son, Chris Jr., we call him CJ for short.
Well, CJ's a shining young man, sir. And I do see him having a future in DeMolay. He can become a great man if he joins. It would teach him leadership, responsibility, respect for his elders.
I already teach him all that kind of stuff. You don't think that I teach my son how to be respectful, how to be a leader?
Not to mention, he'd also be able to take control and doing all the things you taught him and using it himself and seeing on different levels of people his age doing it as well. We would.
Well, he does that on a sports team already.
I can see how it
And
is
then
on my sports team.
we will teach him our 7 base, we call them preceptors, more of ideals or something like that, as you would say.
What are these ideals? What are these virtues?
Well,
what is that?
Filial love, which is love for parents. Comradeship, fidelity, courtesy, reverence for sacred things.
Alright, okay, we're going to time out. We have 7 cardinal virtues. What's your favorite?
My favorite
Your
is
personal favorite?
courtesy.
Courtesy. Okay.
Patriotism.
Patriotism.
Comradeship.
Comradeship.
Cleanness.
Cleanness.
Fidelity.
Fidelity.
Patriotism.
Cleanness.
Concentrate on the ones that you're passionate about. Because nobody's going to explain one that better than you.